you can't see this shit. Can I say shit on YouTube? But yeah, this is how I briefly put it in with some wooden blocks so it doesn't hit the fender on the original point you can see right now. But okay, so I'm gonna get this out too. But first, I want to measure some things, so it needs to be square in there and lift it up because I want to make a 4-link system out of it. And of course, some smaller tires for the time being. Or we rip out the studs and make it 5 by 120 BMW stud. And let's start with that. It's not square. Well, that's it, as you can see. Not really sturdy, not really strong. I'm happy the bolts hold, or yeah, for now there's a lot more to it, but meh. We don't need this, so we're gonna leave it like this. The only thing I need to do is square it out, which, if you can see, it's not square at all. And measure some things, because I have an idea how to mount this, but I already missing bolt holes. Found the bolt holes right here, this one and that one. I think I will mount the top link too for just start. And yeah, the bottom ones are just gonna be here. But we need to sort that out first. So we got the measurements. Hard speaking English sometimes. So we get it loose from the car. And I made these mounts to make it rollable. They didn't fit at all. So these are just scrap metal. If we can get them up. Which I hope we can. Now that we got a nice clean slate. And some rust holes somewhere. Oops. This needs to go, but that's not for now. I first want to get everything out of it. Make sure I can work on it on the floor properly. And I don't care if it's a nice floor or something. We're gonna weld in some limo or coupe, whatever you want to call it, strut towers, so that we can use the straight standing up coilovers. And of course, these fenders go. They're shit. And I'm gonna weld in some Mark 1 Golf fenders. I'm not a perfect welder, but I want to do this thing myself from top to bottom. And I give myself a little bit of time limit. So after cleaning up a little and making that small picture of the front end and video for you guys, this is all the steel we already thrown away. That's the car. And those we need in there to fit the coilovers in, but those are from limo or coupe or something like that. And well, as you know, a wagon doesn't have those. But we know we have to cut it out here, and they have to fit on this edge, and then we can clean up this one and get them out. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but we will see. I think I just weld them shut or something like that. But we will see. Let's go. For food. Let's go. How are you gonna manage to get that axle on jack stands under the car? Like this, because I'm alone, as usual. So we're gonna get the original mounts off and make it officially a clean slate to start with. To be honest, this scares me a little, but because I never done this before. But yeah, we have to, so let's do it. And yeah, weirdly enough, I watched some YouTube videos of someone that did it, so it's possible. Now we have to do it ourselves. Let's go. Just got the first mock-up under the car thing, the rear axle, but I noticed something, and yes, I noticed that now for the first time. That side is a little bit narrower to the diff there, than that side. It's 7.5 centimeters longer on that side, so I have to narrow it or widen it. Well, it's already pretty wide for this car, as you can see, so I have to narrow that, and I have to watch a YouTube DIY or something how to do that, because I've never done that before, or I need to go look for another axle. And in my size and power that I want to make, that's not really in a lot of options. So yeah, we have to play with this. Let's go. So we got it centered, kind of, without the backspacing on the other side that we need to shorten anyway. Well, this is how it's going to kind of look. And yes, it might be a little bit higher now than we wanted, but we will find out. I do say I'm pretty happy if I shorten the other side a little. And yeah, we will see what happens next. First we're gonna put a wheel on, because I'm interested, sorry. I say that fits pretty well, even under the cover, or ish, but I like it. I like this look, and we have wider wheels, so we're gonna make the arches like the front. You can see there. I'm kind of speechless actually, but why we did it in the first place, I will show you now. We are back here, and I need to roll myself a little bit inward. And this is pretty nice and clean with these coilovers. Those are way too long still, so we're gonna put it a little bit higher up so we can mount these. And when these mounts are on, we're gonna measure the rest of the mounts. I want to make a panhard bar, but it's pretty low like this, so maybe I'm just thinking out loud now. Just put it on top of the cover. Sorry, forgot the camera at the turn. Put it on the cover maybe, and just... I have an adjustable one, but if I put it on the cover it will be way too long, because it will be from that point to kind of there somewhere. So we're gonna shorten that or make a new one. I haven't figured that out yet. First we're gonna fix the issue that it's way far off on that side. And here it's pretty neat, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's do this. So now we got it centered with, the hand technique. How many fingers can I put on that side? And how many fingers can I put on that side? And it's both kind of 3, so yeah, it should be centered. Did the same thing on the other side, of course. The other side is a little bit longer now, but we're gonna fix that later. First I want to get it mounted. And by mounting it, I mean make a bar from this original point to that not original axle. So I got a bar from 30 centimeters, and I already kind of knew that, but this is way too short. So let's grab a longer one and we'll come back. Grab the longer one and kind of fit it here. There, sorry. And then under it. But I think it's a little bit too long because it goes, at the back of it. So we might shorten that, but then first I want to weld in at the same 2 sides for the other side also, to weld in the uniballs on this side, so we can take it out after that and kind of measure it as we go with the uniballs already in there. Remember, when you start using uniballs, that you screw them in halfway. When you screw them here and you are on a too short kind of notice, too long, sorry, in this case, then you can't make them any shorter because you run out of thread. Make a lefty and a righty at one bar, so you can adjust them by just screwing these nuts loose and just roll them over. Tip of the day, actually. I did forget that once, and I could start all over again. That was before I was filming for you guys. So that was number 1, and it took a lot longer than expected. So I have like a 15-minute video already of grinding this off and hammering it off. But I will speed it up for you. And well, now we have the other side to do. There are 3 of those points left. This one, and on this side, this one. And then clean it up. That was scary, but let's go. So, pick the car up again. I'm happy that it's still on jack stands, but we gotta shorten that side. So I'm looking for a passenger side shaft, but yeah, that's a little bit harder here in the Netherlands than in America. So I can't go to a random scrap yard, and yeah, so I need one of that side. But first let's shorten that side and maybe even shorter the axle inside. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I need to shorten it anyway, so might as well try it. And yeah, that's all I can say right now, and it kind of scares me, but that's why I got you guys. So let's do this. Let's see how bad this really is. I can't with the camera on me. I have to put you down. I never done this before, so I might look stupid now, but I think I'm gonna get this bolt out and get that pin out, and then I can drop the gearing that is in here, and then I hope I can put the shaft inwards and get the C-clip out, get the shaft out. That's how I planned it now. We'll find out. And I think I was right, because I got the bolt out and I can lift the pin up, and then after that you can see the circlip is coming out. I need to turn the axle and get my magnet and get it out. It should be an easy job, everyone said, but it's a little bit harder for me because I only have metric tools and not inches and stuff like that. So yeah, and this is an American axle, but we will fix that. We will do it. Let's go. Well, we got everything out now. Don't look at the mess. It's terrible. Small space, a lot of stuff. Put the pin back in to be sure that not everything is falling out. I haven't done this before. I had to take this bearing cap out so I can get the bolt out, because I only have torque for it. So yeah, that's the only way I can get it loose. Over here we have two shafts, and you can see immediately one is longer than the other. So that's the right one is around 66 centimeters. So I'm looking for this one, 28 spline. I'm gonna measure the other one. I didn't do that yet, but then I can shorten the axle on that side and use this one, that's why I got it out, as a mock-up to weld it. So if I don't have the inside axle yet, I at least can measure this and make sure it's correct. And when it's correct, I can make it to the car, and I hope in a couple of weeks, days preferably, I have another axle and I can put that in that side, and then it can roll again. May the odds be in my favor this time. So we had to shorten it, of course. 7.5 centimeters and 3 inches, something like that. I don't know the exact word, but it's very handy when you're making brackets to keep this little part, because then when you have to make a bracket, you can just boom, you can make it perfectly fit. This one is not perfectly fit, but you get the point. And now I know what I have to do to put my panhard bar bracket a little bit better into shape. Yes, I cut too much. But yeah, and then if we have that one in, I can lift it up, and the axle should stay under the car. Excitement.